it's me, Kelly Grace, and today I'm making homemade strawberry ice cream. So you're gonna need a couple things to start off with. A cutting board, strawberries, fresh or frozen. The amount of strawberries you're gonna need is about 2 cups, but you can always have extra because, well, we love sneaking them afterwards. Right? And so you're gonna have a medium bowl, a smaller bowl, take your sugar, and also a cup, and a knife, and we're gonna get started. So after you've washed your hands, roll up your sleeves and grab your first, let's take 2 strawberries. And so then we're gonna start cutting them into small pieces. Like, the pieces have to be pretty small, about the size of, about the size of your top half of your pinky. By the joint, that should be a decent size. You wanna make sure you use your knife as long as you have parent supervision. Okay, so once you have your first strawberries cut up, put them all into the smaller bowl, and then start on your next batch of strawberries. The reason why we're cutting up these strawberries so small is because the bigger pieces, they actually get really icy after you've done the ice cream mixture, and so they aren't very tasty when it's like that. And you also might want to stick with a couple of the bigger pieces in case you do like having that icy touch to your ice cream. I personally don't, so that's why I choose to keep them a little smaller, but I do have a tendency to throw a big one in every couple strawberries. Sometimes I just can't resist myself, so. That's so refreshing. Ooh, and cold. Strawberry ice cream actually requires planning ahead, so if you're trying to make strawberry ice cream in 30 minutes, I don't think it would work because the strawberries actually have to macerate overnight. The last strawberry. Finally. So make sure you put your knife straight away into your dishwasher. Alright, dance break. Now watch me whip, watch me nay-nay. Watch me whip, watch me nay-nay. Here are all our strawberries that we cut up. Here's my big old sugar container. So you want to put about 3/4 to a cup of sugar in, but I only have a cup, so I'm just going to estimate. It doesn't have to be exact. We're going to dump it all in here, okay? Now we're stirring it with my macho spoon. Once it's completely mixed, we're gonna put saran wrap on it and put it in the refrigerator overnight, and then I'll show it to you in the morning. Alright, so this is the day after, and I'm gonna take my strawberries out, but before I do that, I'm taking a medium bowl and some heavy cream. You can use 30% or 40%, it doesn't really matter. I'm using 30% today, and a cup. And so I'm putting 2 cups of this heavy cream into it. All right, so you're just pouring that straight into the bowl. So just pouring it in here, that's 1 cup. And then we're doing 2 cups. Here's your second cup. So it's in this bowl.
So as you can see, we now have strawberry juice because of the maceration overnight.
Now you're going to pour it into your heavy cream. You're gonna wanna leave barely anything, just like a couple of the strawberries for later. It looks like a masterpiece because it looks tie-dye. Now that our strawberries and heavy cream are in together, we are actually going to take vanilla and put it in. So I have my teaspoon right here. Normally the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but I love vanilla, so I'm doing 2. So now we're taking the vanilla and mixing it with the heavy cream and the strawberries. After it's all stirred, you are going to... Okay, so after it's all stirred, please set the bowl aside to awe on its beauty, and then grab the frozen ice cream thingamabobber. So this was frozen how your ice cream maker asks it to be frozen. Whew, it's really cold, so now we put our final piece in, and make sure the ice cream maker is actually plugged in, because that would be helpful. Okay, so it's going to be really loud when I start it, so You're gonna need a really good angle from up high, so if you're short like me, you gotta step on the stool. Let's grab our strawberry mix. Oh, and we're gonna wanna turn it on before we actually put the ice cream in.
We are now going to leave the ice cream in for 30 minutes.
So now we're going to be taking, the mixer off. Woohoo! Oh boy, doesn't that look delicious. And we're gonna put it into the container, scrape it all off. So that means you need a spoon, scrape it off. Oh, this looks so good. I'm gonna eat it all by myself. All right, I think that's gonna be good for now, but before I go, still good. Oh, oops, it just wasn't on all the way. All right. So, put it in your freezer and wait 30 minutes. Or clean up.
Busted.
Make sure you check out the rest of my videos on this channel and make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and everything else. Also, be sure to watch for my next video that's coming out tomorrow.